We must, however, also remind ourselves that while we enjoy our freedom of expression, we should exercise this fundamental right responsibly. Sometimes there will be those who use their right to free expression to say reprehensible things to others, creating harmful divisions along ethnic or religious lines. The Media Council of Kenya must guarantee that they too will play their part in ensuring that their freedom of expression is exercised in a manner that respects the dignity and privacy of others, does not propagate ethnic incitement or discrimination, and reflects the interests of all sectors of society. Journalists must adhere to professional and ethic standards in the performance of their duties and must uphold integrity, accountability, and transparency. As the electoral season sets in as a country, campaigns can be messy, but we believe that democracy is enhanced through this messy interchange of ideas. I want to emphasize, however, that even as we protect the freedom of speech during this season, first and foremost, we will prosecute anyone who uses free speech to perpetuate hate and violence. Free speech must not be a license to perpetuate the assault of political opponents or to engage in acts of vandalism. Secondly, in partnership with you as the media, we must not allow ethnic bigots in the name of free speech to terrorize others by threatening to initiate violence. Now, not every bigoted words that are uttered are punishable by law. To be punishable, these words must be what the courts call a true threat, a serious threat to commit an unlawful act of violence, and this is where you as the media can agree to have in place enhanced guidelines that prefer a more rigorous internal review, striking an appropriate balance between protecting the safety of the Kenyan people and your news media's role of ensuring the free flow of information. That's why today I am here to ask each of you to keep up the good work, keep asking the tough questions, keep shining a light on the challenges we face as a country and region and the injustices we collectively have to remedy. Above all, keep working to ensure you uphold integrity in your professional, even when the truth may be at odds with the powers that be it government or even the ownership of the media houses you represent, as I have noted here today. Keep seeking out the truth and speaking this truth to power. DPP on its part will protect your rights and ensure impunity is curtailed and constitutionalism respected. The decision to charge guidelines, for example, are one such tools that have been deployed to protect journalists and Kenyans in general. As a society, we have benefited from the generations of journalists, real patriots who took their professional obligations seriously to tell the complete story of our nation during the tumultuous 1990s as the nation struggled with its second liberation. Today, Kenya enjoys freedoms like no other in the region, and we must be proud of it. Throughout the 1990s, brave journalists brought the struggle and reforms into homes across the country on radios and newspapers. This Bill of Rights we currently enjoy was written on the blood of patriots, including journalists, and this is why we must protect these freedoms as a society. You have been the gatekeepers to Kenyans' perception on law and order, democracy, and the protection of the Constitution. Remember, as I said last week, the pen is mightier than the sword, and Kenya's story is replicated with numerous examples of this. I want to thank UNESCO for their commitment to enhance press freedom, both regionally and internationally, through initiatives that are bold, innovative, and progressive. Further, I also thank all agencies represented here today for their unwavering commitment to foster interagency collaboration and cooperation in countering threats of violence and crimes against journalism. It is my sincere hope that our discussions here today will bear fruit and produce initiatives that will promote interagency collaboration and enhance our collective responsibility to protect journalists from violence and impunity. I hope that each of you has a productive day, and some of the information we share during our time together will assist us in confronting the challenges you journalists face every day in the course of your work.